Hello! Hi! Yep, it's very bad dudesy because it is very data easty. That was a jam from Heavy Barrel, which is it's an alright game. I'm not gonna defend it. I'm not gonna defend it to the heavens. I think it's merely okay. The NES version is, man, it's got that data east frame rate thing going on. That's for sure. The arcade version has like a rotary dial, I think, doesn't it? Pretty sure it does. But I think it's sort of like Midnight Resistance in that way. Anyway, welcome Nami, welcome Beepner. Hope y'all are having a nice evening. Hope the day has treated you well. I am full of burger. So full of burger. Burger and taters. Just a lot of burger and taters. So I'm just very, very stuffed. And I just realized that anytime I say that I'm stuffed on this stream, it's very funny. You can probably guess why. Huh? Funny jokes, people. I'm taking this act on the road sometime. So, gonna have to get better reactions than that, I think. Yeah. So before we get started, there's last week, like on Thursday, was one of the lucky people to go in and get the nice COVID booster shot. You know, you gotta get the ouchie in the army again. I only got a little bit of pain in the old arm this time, and I was tired for a bit. Kind of felt a little run down for about 24 hours, but it wasn't too terrible. But when I did, something cool came in because our good friend Sayara, who is always just on point when it comes to the arts, did a really great art of me getting a booster, and I think, yeah, this is about what happens when you get boosted, by the way. Look at that. Look how swole you can get in just a matter of seconds. If you go and you listen to what all the smart people are saying, all the science people, look what can happen to you. Look at that. I could bench press a truck if I needed to. And I have. I can confirm that if you get the COVID booster, you will be able to bench press a truck, because that's all I've been spending the last week doing. That's why I haven't streamed very much, is I'm just too busy bench pressing trucks. I just can't stop. I'll just keep doing it. But yes, thank you, Sayara, for the wonderful art, as always. There you go. Them big old muscles in chat. There's a mechanical arm. So Beepner is obviously Jax from Mortal Kombat 3 and onward. There's no polyarm emote, unfortunately. We'll have to make that happen. I'll make those big doofy arms Franker Face Z emotes. That'd be pretty funny. That'd be silly. But hey, hope the evening's treating you well so far, because we're going to have ourselves a chill little time tonight now that we're all nice and settled in. There you go. That's what it'll look like. Imagine being that swole and being able to just bench press trucks at will. Is that the Chips Man? Yes, that is the Chips Man. He's also the Spider-Man now. It's wild to me now that I know somebody, and I've known them for years, that he is now the voice of Spider-Man in a Spider-Man product. So it felt appropriate, to have him back there. Not that he'll ever see this, mind you. I don't think that he will ever see our celebration, because I don't believe that our schedules ever line up. But just a little celebration for your friend, just a subtle nod to say, hey, you're doing you, baby boo, and I'm proud of you. Yeah, I know Spider-Man now. But hey, we're not here to brag about all the celebrities I know. We know if we were to sit here and talk about all the celebrities I know, it would literally be, it would be like a 5-second stream. I've met some band people. That's about it. I met Wayne Static. He was tiny. He was a tiny dude. So is Sully Erna of Godsmack. He is a very tiny dude as well. He tried to get in the pants of somebody that I was at the concert with, and it was really weird. But that's that. Neither here nor there, I suppose. All right, let's get me down here. See what we can do about that. Boom. And let's hop over here, see how we're looking. Yeah, we're looking fine. Look at that. We're getting used to it. Okay, I don't know why that happened. That's weird. I'll probably have to do something about that. Give me a second. Let's see. You should probably launch the game beforehand. All right, let's see here. No. Does this just pick up the game? Will it just pick up the game? No, I don't think it's going to just pick up the game. Okay, hold on now. I need you to, and then, There we go. All right, there we go. Now we got it. The fabric of time and reality is being torn. That's cute. We got a little fox friend. Look at us go. We should all be so blessed to have our own cute little fox friend. But not fox and friends. We don't want those. Those are terrible. This is Gravity Ghost. I've played this game before, but it has been a long time. I played this game when it came out, which I think was 2015. But it is a chill little game. We're not going to continue the story. We're going to start a new one. We'll have a better idea of how everything sounds, I imagine, once we're actually in the game. And if there's any weird issues, y'all just let me know. It'll be fine. Alright, so let's go ahead. Get things started. Let's get that new game a-going. The Bell Rock Lighthouse Keepers and Family. Hey, look at you! We just went all art. We're art now. There's no going back. Yay! Our fox friend is with us. That's fine.
Hey, come back!
Well, he was
Where
with
you
us.
going?
Well, he's later, my dude. Alright, so let's move around, shall we? We need to get the star to open the door. This is literally just Super Mario Galaxy. Boom. We did it, everybody. The little print. I can see that. So now we need to jump. Whee! So we got to use the gravitational pull to kind of help our situation a little bit. And then we just float around. Do I own a fluorescent outfit like that? I don't know. I don't really wear super bright colors. So I don't know. I don't think that I own anything that looks even remotely similar. Larger planets pull you more. So like when I jump here, like I get pulled a lot harder toward this planet. But I can still kind of wiggle my way down here if I need to. But I can't. But see, like when I jump away from it, the gravitational pull isn't quite as much. So, very easy set of rules to understand. And now we just whee! We can Sonic ourselves around here if we smack these guys. Boy. Feels good! Hello, Verskull! I hope I'm saying that right. Terrible at pronouncing names. Every streamer says that! I'm terrible at pronouncing names. Every streamer gets to say that. Sayara, thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. We're playing an Ort game, basically. It was very Ortsy. I'm fine? Alright. Sounds good. So how did the rest of Shmup Music game go? Explore the Ort Cloud. You're gonna change your name to Prince's unpronounceable symbol? You should. Can you even type that? I don't like, did they ever add that to like the character sets or anything, or is that still just something you can't type? Sayara's a gamer? Did Sayara game? That's what I'm hearing right now. You passed a few level 13s, that's good. And that's basically like the very simple tutorial. So now we get to kind of jump into the game proper, and as we gather stars, more things become open to us. It's literally just Mario Galaxy, but in 2D. Catch the animal spirit. Get over here. Gimme, you piece of shit. Got him. So when I got the animal spirit, you carry the spirit to its body. Yay! We did it.
Welcome to the afterlife. Here is your hug.
Welcome to the afterlife. Here is your hug. And then he's gonna give us free candy. We're getting candy. I want candy. I want dead animal candy. Give me dead animal candy. And the more candy you eat, the longer your hair gets. Because that's literally how it works in real life. Oh no! Ghost! How's it going, Little John? Welcome. Hope you're doing well. We are playing Gravity Ghost. This is a cute game where we are maybe a ghost and we fly around. We have really cool hair. We grab stars. We go through doors. We'd make sure animals can move on to the next life.
Ugh, this is so great. My parents never let me have a treehouse.
They never let me hunt these woods neither, but here we are.
Tell her, are you a poacher?
Me? Nah. I just like to sleep under the stars with a rifle and shoot things
Big relate.
to sell.
Hey, want some ham?
What did I tell you? You can't bring food up here.
Don't bring ham up here.
You never know what a wild animal is capable of.
The phalanx hillbilly.
Words, food will bring them knocking, even all the way up here.
Okay.
There's a good lass. Safety for... Oh, blast it! My good thumb!
Do you want some ham? Man, I am always in a state of wanting ham is the thing. Like, I just always... Like, I'm a big fan of ham. I'm not gonna lie. So now they give us choices. We can go to Planets in Motion or we can go to Bowling for Stars. I'm gonna go this way because I see that there's let's see, I think they show you where the animal spirits are. Yeah, so if I go down there to Star Arena, like, they'll show you up here where the animal's body is. So they don't always appear in the same level. So now we'll go to Bowling for Stars. Whee! Oh, it feels good. Just smashing through these things. It's just got a nice, satisfying crack sound to it. Everything sounding okay, by the way? Like, were you able to hear that cutscene over me babbling? Oh yeah, this game's chill as hell. Sound balance is A-okay? Nice, nice. You got the important lore? Good, 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 good. I want my candy! The star is good too, but I want my candy. Well, there's everything but the candy. There we go. Woo! Feels good, feels good. Alright, so that's where the animal's body is. Once we get the animal's spirit, we'll have to bring it back. Since there's not a lot of gravity over here, I can kind of like move myself around a little more because there's not a lot of gravitational pull, but there's still kind of trying to pull me in one direction. You don't need to grab all the candy, by the way, but having candy is important. We'll need it for stuff later, but the game's pretty generous with it. Whee! I want candy, bubblegum and taffy. Having candy is important. Hello, John. How's it going? Hope you're doing well this fine evening. We're getting candy, bubblegum and taffy. Bubble bounce. Yes, I get to break more bubbles. Let's do it. Go. Oh, it just feels so good. I get nothing out of it other than the sound, and it's really satisfying. Some of them have candy in them, though, and I want the candy. And I want the star. Boom. We're doing good. There we go. Yo. Whee. Break them space bubbles. We got it. You got it. Breaking these space bubbles for you, Millie. There we go. All that for one piece of candy. Sometimes it's worth it, you know. Alright. We did bubble bounce, now we got heavy heart. This one looks a little different. What could this be? Trying not to fall asleep. This is so relaxing. Yo, Nate, how's it going? Welcome. Glad to see you. Alright, so free the geom. It's pulled towards you. So these are fun little puzzles. You have to like pull the little ball around because it's attracted to you. Like that. Let's see. We want to go this way, and then this way, and then and then no, come back up here. No, back up here, please, come here. And we go down this way. Come here. Up, over. There we go. And there we go. We got it. So now we need to grab that. It's pulled toward me. Give me that. So we need to kind of like swirl around the planet, grab that star, and then grab the geom. And what does this do? It's heavy. So we're like, what we can do now is we can sort of start playing around with the control that gravity has over us. This heavy heart gives me a bit of weight so that I can come back down, but instead and pull myself more towards the gravitational pull if I'm kind of out of control or I need to like fine tune the fall. It's a ground pound essentially, yeah. So now we have heavy heart. I'm gonna go to break free. We get more bubble wrap. Let's go! Give me all the bubble wrap. Let's just break everything. I want to break it. A little hard to get to the outer side to start giving yourself a little momentum, but I think there you go. There. No, it's a bigger planet. It's got more pull right now, so need to. There we go. Now we're out of control. Let's spin the fuck out of control. Let's go! Feels so good. Oh, no. Did not want to do that. Oh, jeez. No. Let's go. We need to be on the out. No, I need to be on the outside. Dear, let's go outside. Oopsie daisy. Come on. I need up there, please. Alright, we're going way out here now. Ah! Yep. Ah! Crap. It's a little tricky sometimes. There we go. Fucking gravity, how does it work? Don't tell me about no scientist. So we'll go back to go to Star Arena, and in here will be our little Aminal friend. There he goes. He is having himself a heyday over here. Look at him go. We got you, little buddy. All right, now give me that star. No, gravity! You betrayed me. No. Okay, we'll go outside a little bit. Let's go. Ah, you jerk. You jerk. You jerk ass jerk. I'll take the candy. Give me that. Give me that. There we go. The pull that you get, or like the weight you get from the heavy heart isn't as much as you might think. It's not like it's not an immediate ground pound, and you can still kind of be pulled out of it by other orbits. So we'll go back here, and we go down there where the bones is. Oh, we can re-get candy? Nice. That's good. I didn't know you could actually re-get candy. I'll take the chance to grab a few, though. Just because I like the sound. There we go. There we go. Whoa! There we go, little fella. Probably not. Like, I played this back in 2015 when it came out. I mean, unless somebody...
Like a cuddler.
Aww. Unless somebody plays it and they want to put it on their game of the year. I mean, they're more than welcome to. I think it's a good game. I want all your candy. Yeah. So for those that may have missed it, the more candy we get, the longer our hair gets too. And that's exactly how it works in real life. Yes, I love. Yes, just like Nick Lowe, I love the sound of breaking glass. Just a couple more pieces is fine. There we go.
His name is Boy.
This cat is ugly. Come here, ugly cat. Look at me. I'm a rich lady.
That's not a cat.
It's okay, he's friendly.
Pepper, go inside.
Is this about the fox?
He could have killed her.
But he wouldn't have.
He is a wild animal. Go to your room right now.
Why? You're not Mom.
No, Mom is gone.
Because of your stupid boyfriend.
Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Nope, you said it!
Go to your room and stay there until I know what to do with you.
No, you said a thing! There is
Go to your room too, wherever.
Oh my god, I forgot about that! Go to your room too, wherever that is. Genuinely fun there. That was cute. The fox looks messed up. I mean, this whole game's a little messed up. Yo, do, stop it! No, Jesus! No! Okay, I got it. We got it! We got it. There we go. Touch down on Jupiter and pick up some some space weed. Spinning star. Oh, look at this. And there's lots of candy. That's it. That's a pretty easy star to get. I remember before this game came out, the dev was she did a live stream of coding some of it, and it was pretty wild. Of course, again, this was like 7 years ago, so trying to remember a lot of that, you know, might not be too easy, but yeah, I remember watching the dev work on this game for a little bit, and I remember that kind of being my final, like, oh, yeah, I'm totally gonna pick this up. So now we have the Salamander Guardian. What could this be? Well, look at this fella. Go. What you doing? You having fun?
Whoa, Nelly, you really startled me. What are you supposed to be?
I think I'm a ghost now.
Oh, I'm a guardian, one of 7. Yep. Together we protect the... uh-oh. Didn't there used to be a huge planet around here? Never mind, I can fix this.
Give him the ham?
Okay, bad news first. The planet exploded.
Oh, well.
Black hole situation. But the good news is you can collect the pieces of the planet. Yes, this'll work. And put them back where they belong.
You want me to collect pieces?
Correct. There might even be survivors.
Have you seen a ghost fox?
Not if he came by during my nap.
You are really bad at this.
Yeah.
I forgot most of the writing in this game. That's really good. Yep. Fucking terrible. Getting all the candy, though. And the piece of the world, I suppose. There we go. We got candy. We got a piece of the world. Let's go! Imagine we go down to the black hole. I think we just put the piece up there. Oh Lord, I am spinning right out. Whee! Ah! There we go. There, we got the star. How you doing, feller?
Darn blasted boat sprung a leak again. Huh? Who's there? Darn blasted boat sprung a leak again.
Ugh, this is so great. My parents never let me have a treehouse.
Okay.
They never let me.
Okay, so you can just like look at the cutscene there. But what if you go to the other one? Is that just the other cutscene then? If I touch this one? Just the fox cutscene? Yes, I believe so.
His name is Boy.
Okay. So we are done. And now you can see the universe. There you go. There's your good look at the universe. So now we're gonna go open this place right here. Alright. Ocean of Storms. Let's go. So now we're starting to get planets that got different effects in them. We got ourselves a water planet that we can go through. That's interesting. We can sort of whump ourselves right through it. So that's cool. Oh, there's no candy over here. I don't know why I thought there was candy over there. Oopsie daisy. Welcome to Atlantis. You are correct. Orbiters. Whee. Gotcha. Gotcha. Time for new game mechanics. Yeah, like this game is really good about adding in cool new mechanics real slowly. With how like the different planets, like there's various different planets and ways that you can interact with them. We're just getting started with how this game introduces ways to play around with what it's doing. So we've got an animal spirit in here. Hello there, friend. How you doing? We'll get to you in a moment, but I see candy. And I want it. There you go. You just come right to me. What a good pal you are. There we go. Yeah, these are ice planets. I continue moving along the surface even if I stop moving. So that's that. Just gonna grab those last couple pieces of candy up here while I spiral out of control. And now we carry this little animal fellow with us. So what do we got? Scribbles. Around and around we go, I suppose. Break everything! Yeah! Feels good, feels good. Alright. Put around. Take it around town! We were taking the long way around to that door. Just slide around and let it carry us to the door. I've had that candy before, Elfino. It's pretty good stuff, just so you know. Alright, now we are floating around and we've got... Oh, it's gonna... Okay, it reverses. It's right in the middle, boing. There we go. Thread that needle, baby. That's how you play the video game. Binary star. Okay. Basically the same thing, only the balls are way bigger. There you go. Right? Yeah. All that Horizon Chase Turbo threading between all the cars is definitely paying off. AC/DC world. Oh, we've all got big balls. We've all got big balls. Alright, so I see a power up down here, so I'm gonna go to Strange Attractors first. And it looks like, yeah, there's a Deuterino over there. We got candy all over the place too. Okay, okay. Oh, come on. There we go. Good stuff. Give me all that candy. It's like that Garfield Halloween special. Candy, 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 candy. God, these tunes are so good! Like lo-fi hip-hop tunes to study to here. That your cousin? Okay, fine. This candy does not want to cooperate. This one might. There we go. Oh dear. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Are you okay? You are not the animal who's okay. This is not the skeleton whose animal spirit this belongs to. So I'm gonna try that piece of candy down here because I'm an idiot. Okay, you know what? We're not gonna screw around. Let's just go. Okay, so we've got an animal spirit. We know where another body's at. So, oh boy, here we go. Maze time, baby. Let's go. So where are we trying to go? Okay, I think we want to go down this way. Okay, let's try this. Might be right, I think. Let's see. Yeah. Let's go this way. And over like so. And then down and around. We're giving it a big old thinky dink. Nope, not in there. Nope, 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 nope. Come down here, come down here. Up and out this way. Come here. Come here. Gotcha. Alright, so now we can glide. It almost feels like a cheat code. Now we can orbit ourselves! Look how cool we are! I'm gonna get so much candy with this. 10-point landing, baby. So now we can float a little more. I completed that, right? I'm so good at mazes. If that, don't worry, if that was like a slide puzzle or a block pushing puzzle, we'd be here for like the next 10 hours for me trying to figure that out. I play a game and I see a slide puzzle, the first thing I do, I turn that video game off. So magic element water. Well, we've certainly been seeing a lot of water. Why does it always rain on me? Can't get in. Like, what's wrong? I can't get into the planet. The stars inside the planet. Oh no. So now I can run around the planet to terraform it because I'm blue. Ta-da! That uses your hair to terraform planets. You refuse to play the slide puzzle in Final Fantasy? Yep. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba die. And I can just press I can just press left and right button to change between modes, so I'm not always in Terraform mode. Simmer Remaster. Watering hole. It's a watering hole. All right. What do you want? To cycle through your magic elements, use the right button. Right. I just told everybody that, video game. Don't get smart with me. So now we're up here. It's like, okay, what do I do? Oh, I know. I terraform the planet. There we go. And then we're gonna get some candy because we used some of our hair power. Unless it's too annoying to try and do, and then we will leave the level and get more candy elsewhere. Boy, that is really hard to get out of once you're in it. I mean, I could just stay on the planets. They'll take me right to the candy. But that's just not as fun as grabbing the candy and jumping off planets like a complete idiot. Because the candy's moving too, never mind. It was very foolish of me to not notice that. No worry, I failed Big Brain Academy already. The candy was moving too and I did not realize it. There we go. I got it all anyway, bitch! The candy's mine! I see links 1, 2, 3. Terraforming planets uses up your hair. Unfortunate. But that's how it is in real life too. When you terraform a planet, you definitely lose a bit of your hair. We got another animal friend. We can grab more than one, I believe. So I don't think I'll have to come back here and grab him. I think, yeah, we can have them both. Fantastic. I'm going to get as much candy as we can, though. Because we are terraforming planets. They're trying to teach us that. Terraforming. There you go. That's probably the chat entry of the night right there. Apologies, we are dropping frames. We will hopefully even out very soon. I will continue grabbing candy while the internet stops being temperamental. There we go. Any second now, internet. You can chill right out. So now we turn into blue. Terraforming uses hair and frames. Hopefully that goes through. Okay. So I believe there was one back here, so we can just go back here to Strange Attractors and help our little friend over here. Maybe grab some extra candy while we're at it. I mean, why not, right? We're here. I'm helping people move on in the afterlife. I think that deserves some candy. I think that is a very worthy duty. That if you are escorting people to the afterlife and all you're asking for is like some fucking M&Ms, give them some fucking M&Ms. That's a pretty emotionally exhausting job. I think they deserve some M&Ms. That's just my take on it. I don't know how Big Afterlife feels about it though.
You'll get used to not pooping.
I forgot about her interactions with these guys. That's probably one of my favorites. You'll get used to not pooping. Oh, Lord, I did not expect that at all. That's not bad. Yeah, 2 pennies? I mean, who doesn't have 2 pennies to spare, right? You'll get used to not pooping. Alright. Oh dear. I made that one worse for myself. Come on, just a few more. Give me a little bit more. Look at all those down there. I want those, but they are so far down there. You know, we're probably fine. I'll take one more go around it, see what we can do. There you go. That was a good bit. You know what? That's fine. Let's get us going back the right way. Over here. There we go. That's probably fine.
Good haul today, Fuzzbutt. Lots of treasures for the collection. Let's see, we've got a weird leaf, some kind of rock crystal, a butterfly wing. Here's where you've been hiding. Hickory's worried sick.
Did you hear something?
Come home right now. You're in big trouble.
Oh, you're going to get it.
Wearing a backpack?
I had to feed him a lot of ham.
Foxes like ham. I may be part fox then. I mean, I do like ham. A lot. Like a whole lot. I probably like ham to maybe an unhealthy degree. Okay, so now we go over here to Sparrow Haunt. This is where our other friend is. You can't terraform if your hair is too short. It's fine. We have been working on our hair. She named him Fuzzbutt. That's a good name for a fox. You gonna try to tell me the fox doesn't have a fuzzy ass?
I hope you're not angry.
I don't think that that's an argument you can make. I'm pretty sure. Fox, big old fuzzy ass. Okay, this planet will take me around for these at least. There we go. Give me all that candy. Okay, fine. Oh, fell right through it. There we go. You've never seen a live... I've not either. And I don't think that if I ever had the opportunity to encounter a wild fox, I'm probably not going to try to do anything to its ass, let alone look. I don't think you would take very kindly to that. I can get some extra candy if I terraform this one too. I can also just get flung out of the planet, which would be cool. Nope, take me back down there. I wasted the hair to do it. I want my candy. There we go. I will get some of it, at least. There we go. That's fine. There we go.
All aboard the T train. Next stop, Tummy Town. Population T.
Yay! Is your name really Eddie? Like Edward?
Like a whirlpool, 11. Carrot or rhubarb?
Carrot, please. Your tea is so much better than Hickory's.
Ah, that young lady's got her hands full. Are you helping out at home?
I help by not being home.
Ha! We'll have some veggie pot pies, and then you can take the rest to her.
Okay. Your cooking is better than hers, too.
Damn.
Your secret. Eddie? Eddie?
Eddie? The Mouse Guardian! I like me some mouses. Mouses are cool. I've got a rat girlfriend. In case anybody didn't know. Let's see, am I missing anything? I don't think so. I don't think I missed anything here. Alright. Spin! Just don't rub someone else's rhubarb. We're gonna spin it. I'm gonna spin it. Ah! Give me it! Alright. We're going way out now. Give me it. Give me it. Yeah, it's mine. Okay.
Thanks, Mouse Guardian. Have you seen a ghost fox nearby?
No? Do you have magic hair yet?
Magic hair?
You know the 6 magic elements to fix the planet? So you don't get sucked into a black hole forever and stuff?
This is all news to me.
Wanna hear a song about it? Earth, air, fire, water, ice, jam. Earth, air, fire, water, ice, jam.
Okay.
These are the 6 magic elements. When you run in a circle around the planet, all it takes is a bit of your hair. Change earth into ice, fire into air. Whoop! Do you
It's a
like my song?
fucking bop,
If
my
you sing,
dude!
Stop singing.
No?
I have to go now.
Bye, Space Thing!
We just bore witness to a bop. That was such a bop. Alright, we got another piece of the world. Thank you, mouse friend. Next time you want to drop some hot rhymes, let me know. I know a few producers that can hook you up. Give you some crazy beats to go over. I know some people that got some boom bap beats, some drill beats that you might want to go over, some trap beats you might be into. Alright, so I think we're going to take this down to the ye old black hole at the center of the universe. I am not the dark center of the universe like you thought, however. Just so you know. Yeah, that's a guaranteed hood classic. It bumps in the whip. The streets fuck with that heavy. Okay. Oh, down here. I think we have to terraform it. Aww. No, we don't have to terraform. Not with this. We don't have. I don't think we have the thing that we need to terraform it. So think we just head back into the universe to do our thing. Alright. Starting to get things sorted, it looks like. Okay, so I don't think I missed any. I'm just making sure. Because having 29 feels like an odd number to have finished a world with. Okay, so just making sure. Alright. Alright, we got everything. Alright. Okay. We'll go over here. Give me just a sec, though. I need more stream juice. I'm out. And I cannot function without stream juice. Yep, this is 15 bucks. I think it's a pretty good deal. This game does have a good, decent amount of content to it, and it's just really, really pleasant to play. Alright. Let's see. We're out of time. Oh no. How terrible. So now you can see we jump away from the planet. Something's sticking to us. What could that be? What could that be? Is there a console version? I think there are console versions of this, yes. You might have to look it up. I'm not entirely sure, but I am almost certain that, yes, there are console. That is a tiny... Look at that tiny little planet! What even lives there? My foot is bigger than your planet! Such a small planet! It's Pluto! It would take, like, what? One speck of hair to terraform you, my little dude? Okay. Magic Elementer, we're getting another element. Look at this! More things to play around with. More candy, of course, which is also very important. Whee! And now we get cool green hair. Who likes green hair? I got a few friends that are real big into green hair. They really love Rydia from Final Fantasy IV. Which, may be on the list of future games being streamed. Maybe, who knows? Boom. So we just terraformed the planet back to an Earth planet. And then the star pops out. And now we can switch and make our hair all colory. I can just cycle through them very rapidly if I want. Isn't that pretty?
Hey, come
Be good. We'll see you before long.
That's
Try to
ominous.
forgive Arthur. It wasn't his fault.
That's ominous.
I just missed you.
Does this person with green hair talk like an old man? Yeah, I mean, Dolls does use a lot of old person idioms and the like, so he does kind of talk like an old man. I don't know about the school club though, but he definitely gives off old man vibes sometimes. In a good way. In a good way. I found another animal, friend. Get over here, friend. We are taking you right to the afterlife where you belong. Give me that star. Gimme. Okay, no candy here. So let's just. Here we go. Whoa, bam. Okay, so we got earth powers and we got a friend. So okay, I think it's glowing because we have. Okay, yeah, that's probably why that glows, is because we have the. Okay, that's how it communicates where you want to go with the body that you have, or the spirit that you have. Free skate. Oh, look at this. Yeah! Oh, first freaking try. Let's go! I'm literally the best Gravity Ghost player on the face of the planet. Which is that's a pretty good turn of phrase to use when you're playing a game called Gravity Ghost that is about playing in space. So, I'm also very funny. Just rolled a natural 20 on funny. Can't help it. Sorry. Don't be mad. Don't be mad because I'm funny. Spring tides. Hello, friend. You'll get used to not pooping.
Welcome to space.
Oh, nice. Yeah, candy. I want all the candy. I want it. I think I'm gonna have to terraform this planet in order to get it. No. Yeah, maybe. No. Okay, there we go. We'll just orient myself around this planetoid here and get as much candy as I can. Yeah, there we go. To Doggy. Welcome to Space, Doggerino. There we go. Look at that hop out. I'm so good at the video game. Whoa, there's candy up there? Yo, we getting it. Well, we're going to try and get as much of it as we can anyway. Oh. Got to use momentum to kind of fling yourself around a little bit. There you go. Yeah, I think we're good candy-wise. Kind of like you get a better close-up look at the planet. It's been that's water. You can see it's like lily pads and fish in there. That's really, really cool stuff. Really fun little details. I don't think I'm getting that candy up there though, so.
Have you been visiting that batty old woman?
No. She baked you a veggie quiche. It'll be by tomorrow.
You should be back in school by now. But with the lighthouse broken, no one can cross the waters.
It's okay. Eddie is teaching me the sacred geometry.
What?
Did you know the entire universe is made of triangles?
Look here. You want space geometry? Here's something real. This is the Earth. If you inscribe it within a perfect pentagon, and you draw 5 more perfect circles through the corners, and you draw a smaller circle tangent to those circles, you derive the size of the moon relative to the Earth.
Huh.
Neat, right? The truth is so much more interesting than fairy tales.
Okay, now you sound like Mom.
Whee! That's probably the line of the video game right there. Whee! Okay. So, I guess we're just going around this way, huh? We'll just catch it on the other side. Royan! Royan 122. All up in my grill, dropping a hot raid. How's it going, Royan? What were you doing? What were you playing? What were you doing? No! Do not bazinga in my chat. We'll have none of that. There will be none. You're playing Hollow Knight. Guess what? That is a very good effing video game. Pardon my language. I like that effing video game a lot. Again, pardon my language. I get very passionate about Hollow Knight. We are playing Gravity Ghost. This is a game where we float around in space. We get candy. And we take animals to the afterlife. And we are also probably a ghost ourselves. Where are you at in Hollow Knight? And it's kind of hard to say how far you are into Hollow Knight, really, too, because that game's so open-ended. But what were you up to in Hollow Knight? What were you doing? Oh, it feels so good. Oh, that is like, for me, that's like the boss fight where the game where the entire game clicked for me. Like, it was like, oh, okay, like, this is the skill check boss, and like, yes, that's the fight where the game 100% was like, yeah, this is gonna be my jam. It's so choreographed, and it feels so good when you kind of like, you can sort of feel the fight evolve into a dance in a way. Oh, you went to the city and got your nails stronger. Yeah, that's a good idea. The nail upgrades are interesting in that game. I don't know if I should say, like, the thing behind, because, like, yeah, like, there's something with the way that game handles your nail strength that I don't know if you want me to say it or not, so I'll just let you tell me if that's something you want to hear or not, and I will refrain from saying it if you do not want to know. Pinball! Don't mind. So, bosses' health, bosses get more health the stronger your nail is, actually. So you can actually make fights way longer. It's definitely good, like, when you're dealing with, all the normal enemies in the game and stuff. Like, that's obviously what you want to be, like, you want to be able to get rid of threats quickly. But when it comes to bosses get, like, I think they get 10% more health per nail upgrade. Something like that. Like, I don't know the exact mechanics. I just know that when I finished the game and I went back and read that, I was like, oh man, that made some fights way hard and way longer, didn't it? Because I got because I 100%ed that game and I got all of the nail upgrades. Okay, where's the door? I want out. Ah! The door's running away from me! Stop! No! We'll go ahead and grab this guy. Yeah, that is it? Is that what Kingdom Hearts 2 does? So I'm gonna... Oh, there's a friend in there. Hold on, let me open this planet first, friend. No, I got stopped. Oh no, this is gonna be awful. No, damn it. Oh, this sucks. This sucks. Break it, break it, break it. There you go. Alright, now, give me my animal friend. Come here, you. Oh, this is gonna be another pain in the ass, isn't it? Get. Nope. Come here, come here. You pile of trash. You literal piece of excrement. Get back here. Oh, not this garbage. Oh, Jesus. This sucks. This sucks. Come here, you! Alright, perfect. Exactly as I planned it. Oh, is that what happens? The bosses get harder on critical... See, I don't play Kingdom Hearts, unfortunately. Like, I played the first one, but I only played it through under just, like, normal circuit. I just play the game on normal. And then back in, like, when did that game come out? 2003? So I've always wanted to revisit Kingdom Hearts because I feel like as somebody who appreciates the insanity and craziness that Xenosaga is, I think that there's probably stuff for me in there to enjoy. So it's always been something where I've just been kind of like, you know, there's probably... Well, that was easy. I don't know that there could have been an easier... That was like the easiest freaking star I've ever got. If only they explained it well, right? I don't know. I feel that, like... Now, I can't say, obviously, because I don't play Kingdom Hearts. I feel that the complexity of that story is greatly exaggerated by people for both comedic effect and people that want it to appear deeper than it actually is. But that's just my... my take on it. Spiral out. Keep going. Well, let's go then. I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna break everything. Damn. Got that one fast. I just want to keep breaking things though. Oh, the game titles are nuts. Like, what the hell is 358 over 2? I don't know what the hell that is. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Dream Drop Distance. I know they called it that because it was on the 3DS, though. Makes sense. 3D. I got you. Nomura, you're insane. I get it. Hold on. I want to break more stuff. Yeah, like, they've been weirdly generous. With the Kingdom Hearts, like, the collections and stuff, like, that Story So Far collection that you can get on PS4 is, like, what, $25 or something? And that's, like, I think it's, like, 4 games and, like, a couple of movies for a couple of the games that they didn't want to port. I think I need to make this water. In we go. Yo, it's Dances with Owls, 358 over 2 equals 179. Well, damn. All you had to do was do math? That's all you had to do all along? I feel like such a fool. If you do, I recommend if you play on any hard difficulty as I want a critical mode due to its crazy system. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Like, I mean, and I think that that's a good recommendation because, like I always tell people, like, if you're going to play Ys 8 or 9, play those on hard difficulty because I think they're way more interesting that way. Alright. Who's ready for more puzzle? Alright, where's the exit on this one? Let's trace it back. It's up here. I want to go... let's go ahead and get you out here. Let's see. Okay, up and out this way? Is it that easy? No, it's not. No, I need to go. Hold on. Go here. No. Do this. No! Oh, this just went all wrong. That just went all kinds of terrible. Okay, let's go up this way. No! Stop it! You go in there. Stop. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hit. Yeah! Look at me. Literal genius. Yeah. What's that do? Tiny things are pulled towards you. Nice! So now, candy will be easier to get. As will be stars. You must get back to working on your Happy Chaos doodle and your YCH doodle. Oh, that you have not even started. All right. Well then, enjoy the doodling. I hope the doodling goes well. And all that stuff. And if I don't see you before then, have a happy Thanksgiving and all that. You're going to lurk too? Good. Appreciate you stopping by. I have become more attractive. You are correct. Correctamundo! Okay. Oh, we gotta do one of these dudes again. Hold on. I gotta give a dude... I gotta take another person to the afterlife. Let's go.
Who's a good space weasel?
Who is a good space weasel? Oh, look at all this. So much good candy. Let's go. It's being pulled toward me now. It feels good. Oh, yeah. All that candy. Look at us go. Okay, now we need to go all the way around. There we go. That's how you do it. We in there.
What's so important that you couldn't wait until the morning to show me?
Well, I got you a present.
I like presents.
What is it?
It's an eyepiece for this telescope I bought you.
What? No, Arthur!
Because you love space.
It's beautiful.
Boy, she's going to be real pissed off if she loves space and we're the one that got to go to it.
And besides, you'll need it to see our special guest.
Special guest?
And since you decided not to go off to school, there's something else in the box too.
Yes, I'll marry you.
It kind of does, doesn't it? Okay, so now we gotta go. I think the Guardian's up here? Yes. The Deer Guardian! Much like the Deer Hunter. Hello. Alright. Oh, I think this one's weird, isn't it? Like I gotta do something. Like, what do I gotta do here? I think I gotta pull the antlers down. Yeah, come here, come here. Come here. There. Yo, give me that other one. Come here. Oh, this one's gonna suck. This one's all about physics, and the physics are not gonna be working with me. And I'm gonna hate it. I'm gonna get real mad. Alright. Oh, don't go all the way out there, you jerk. Alright. Come here. Come here. Nope, nope, nope. Come here. No, you come. Dude, oh, this one's gonna suck. I hate it. I hate it. Come here. Come here. No, 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 no. You, come. Dude. Dude. Get back here. Dude, both of yous. Both of yous. Stop it. Stop it. You're being embarrassing. Oh, look at you go. Without a walk cycle. Okay, there you go. You wait, what? What are we doing? Oh, I see. It's up there. Whoa, what are you doing, pal? You having fun, friend? Yo, give me that. Give me that. Oh, dear. Okay, wait. Come here. Come here. Come here. Give it. You jerk. You jerk. Got it. Eat it, dear.
Thank goodness, another guardian. I have so much to ask. I'm good.
Whee!
You're.
The deer is wearing socks.
Why are you?
That's a
A
sound.
good giant space deer. You are. Yes, you are.
This was a very productive conversation. Thank you, Space Deer. There you go. This is what the Who's got it. Deer with socks. We got this. And we'll carry that on back to the black hole. Let's see. Is it Earth that you want? No, it doesn't look like it. Nope. So it's not water or Earth. Ooh. Everybody's sad. Look, I know that they look. We got no planet anymore. It's kind of a bummer. Okay, let's get on back here. All right. So what are we looking at now? That's a lot. Okay, cool. But I think we're going to go ahead and call that for now. We're going to come back and probably put the finishing touches on this later this week. We're probably going to do it either Friday or Saturday. I'd go a little longer, but I'm starting to feel my allergies come, and I don't like streaming when my allergies start hitting. So we're going to go ahead and call that a stream, and we will come back Thursday or Friday, maybe Saturday, and knock the rest of this out. So let's go ahead and first of all, thank all the lovely, gorgeous people that came here to hang out tonight. It's always a pleasure to have you guys come and hang out, and all that fun stuff. And now we've got to find somebody to host. So who'll be streaming? Who's doing what? What's everybody doing on the Twitch.tv? Who happen to be streaming longer than I am. Oh, God, there they go. Yep. Allergies will kill you. I've streamed through allergies before. Not very fun. I did it a lot during the Higurashi streams, but man, oh man. It was quite something. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to throw it over to, I think we're going to throw it over to Arcus. Yeah, it looks like Arcus is doing some Arcathlon practice. And, well, hey, Arcus is generally a pretty comfy place to hang out. So, thanks again, everybody, for coming out. We will be back in a day or two with the rest of Gravity Ghost, hopefully with fewer allergies. And I'll catch you next stream. Thanks again, everybody. Much love to you all. Bye-bye.